and Kirby Smart, and what you see out of that program. Kirby now going into his 4th year. What's your thoughts on Georgia football in general?
Oh gosh, I think it's one of the best programs in the country, one of the best states in the country. Kirby's done an unbelievable job. His passion and his energy are just obvious on the field. How much he loves the game. He's done a great job in recruiting, and Scott, the next step is just got to win the big one, and I can see that in the future soon.
James Coley is a new offensive coordinator. When a coordinator gets promoted from within, like Coley has, is it fair to expect big changes, or do you think with a head coach like Kirby we'll see sort of the same framework?
I think you'll see a lot of the same framework, but a different personality doing it. I think he'll have a little more, maybe down the field stuff, and so I think he'll interject his enthusiasm into the offense, and they'll be better.
A lot of people say you write the book on quarterbacks. You've done that quite literally, the quarterback whisperer. Last year you talked a lot about Jake Fromm and his growth in year 2. What about between year 2 and year 3 for a quarterback?
Well, I think that he's got a big challenge because he's got a group of young wide receivers. I think the biggest thing about Jake is his leadership. Having been up there at practice a couple of times and watched him, those young guys will come around fast because he'll have them out there working all summer and get them ready to go.
Right. Now, you were at Alabama when that series went from Birmingham and they played in Auburn for the first time in forever. How much of an impact did that have on the state of Alabama, and what is the value of being able to recruit in a rivalry game like that?
Well, I see the point of having home games against your biggest rival, but man, it was so special to be in Legion Field with half the field in orange and half the field in red. And, it was just so spectacular to be in Legion Field when it was that game. I kind of hated to see that go away. I still love the Florida-Georgia game because they haven't given it up yet.
And as far as the recruiting now and how big that is, I mean, I know it's been a while since you've been in the college game, but how much has that changed in the last 20, 30 years?
I think it's probably the biggest thing, having recruits on your sideline and beat your biggest rival when you know you're going up head and head probably with a lot of these kids, and it's going to be the decision maker how they're treated during that game and that weekend.
You mentioned the young wide receivers at Georgia a minute ago, and you've dealt with similar situations. What do you do as a coordinator, as a play caller, when you have a younger receiver core? Do they just have to get up to speed, or will there be some simplification?
I think you have to simplify and watch the learning curve. Don't overcoach them, and they have to be able to play fast. So if they're thinking, we've overcoached them, and let them play fast. Let them display their abilities, and with a guy like Jake, he's going to protect the football. So just get him up to speed as fast as you can.
For you personally, being back in the game the year out, what was the value of that? Are there new ideas that pop up? Do you see the game through a different lens?
Yeah, I mean, I got to go around and see 15 different teams practice on Fridays and see how they did it, and what I do and what I wouldn't do. A lot of different offensive things have stepped into the NFL now from the college game a little bit. See if you incorporate that if it fits what you do. And so, yeah, it was a lot of fun.
I was going to ask you about RPO. Just your general thoughts. I mean, it's such a big term. It gets thrown out there.
It's a great term. We've been doing it for 20 years. And it was always the way to handle the blitz. Bad running play, just throw it to wide receiver. So now they're called RPOs. And it has developed into a little bit more of a passing game, especially in that spread offense.